Yo.
Niseme hi guys.
Hi guys. Hi girlie.
Hi cousins.
Hi girl.
Hi girl.
Go girl.
Go girlie. It's your time.
Welcome back to another episode. Faith frequency.
Faith frequency.
Yeah.
Ati?
Sawa.
Akisema hivyo.
Faith. Sawa.
Tuseme at the end of it. Wewe big boy.
Sasa.
Okay, jashika chini waje kaa.
Ona
Soda ash.
Hi. 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 Angalia uko wewe. We all tune into the gospel at different times, on different frequencies. But there is one signal that changes everything. The one that turns the old man into something new.
For God has not his Son into the world to condemn.
This is Faith Frequency. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. This is Faith Frequency. I'm your host, Nami Mogere. And we have visitors today. They're going to introduce themselves.
Go.
From his left.
Ole. Hi guys. Otara Danford. Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Marambi. Baruk Marambi.
Head boy.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay.
Hey, aujui? Yeah.
Hawajui.
Okay.
Brian Moya. Very happy to be here.
Huyu ndio unapaswa kuuliza kana kwanga na base.
Oh, iko.
Oh.
Go.
Okay. So, niko na maswali hapa. Na tutachukua kila mtu atachukua moja. And then usifungue kwanza usifungue kwanza ukichukua.
Nichukue nisifungue. Sasa.
Nashikilia tu inakaa hapa.
Shika tu.
Haya.
Bless.
Nachukua moja ama mbili.
Moja.
Oh, sorry.
Usifungue.
Oh.
Wewe umeambia usifungue.
Well.
Itabeza light skin.
Sasa.
Okay.
Atube sawa.
Wacha.
Otara, usifungue.
Sawa. Sijaona.
Sawa.
Siku.
Heshima ndugu yangu. Heshima.
Unajua kuna venye light haifiki side.
Na tuheshimiane.
Memories those ones. Ay.
Unajua mtu si Mungu.
Same image and likeness.
Haya.
Oh, okay.
So, whatever question is there, everyone is going to answer though.
Oh, everybody is going to answer.
Yeah, but you start.
Tunaanza. Oh, ni mimi naanza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jibu. Head boy.
Aya. What is one word or emoji that sums up your current mental state?
Head boy.
Head boy ni nani wewe mzee?
Ile ya monkey inakaa hivi.
Chitu. Sinaweza angalia. Mimi hata sijui emoji zinakaa.
Nili sawa. Okay, nimekupata.
Unasema emoji ama nini? One word.
Ahead.
Mbona unakuwa ahead of you?
Mimi nitatoka hapo by the I think one word that is summing up my mental state is hapo imekuwa ngumu.
Ama ni hivyo.
Hiyo sasa.
Kumbe you had it at the back of your head. That's clean. So we're like supposed to use an emoji ama
ama a word.
Ami yangu ni ile hivi.
Kosha?
Na hiyo
ya mtu hivi. Thumbs up.
Sini yangu.
Pole basi.
This is the emoji.
Basi yangu ni ile hivi.
But you know guys usually misinterpret emojis.
High five.
Aje.
Ndio ukisearch hapo hebu wetu tuambie.
Sijui mengi but many a times kuna watu wanatumaga emoji juu unaweza tuma but emojis have meanings. Yeah,
They portray a certain
message.
message.
Umempea joke hapo kale alafu anaweka ya kulia, sasa hapo yeye amecheka yake yote.
sasa unaona
Sio ni kucheka tu.
Sasa
Alafu mimi sipendi watu kucheka ni ile ya mnyama.
Ya paka.
Ya paka. Mbona ucheke na paka?
Mbona ucheke na paka?
It's girlish.
So girlish.
So
Jaribu
girl.
kusema.
Asisemi sana. It's mental. It's mental. So maybe alichagua hiyo. But I realized emojis ziko na meanings. But I'll go deep. Nitaenda kutafuta hizo. But yangu hii inajua hata without say.
Okay.
Yangu.
Mimi najua yake. Naweza waambia yake.
hata jiseme kwanza tu.
Yangu ni. Unajua tu utasema hivyo. Ile moon duck.
Mimi nilikuwa nataka compare bright but
I'm a bright boy. Yangu ni ile star. Yangu ni ile star ukiambia good night alafu zile star 3 hivi.
Sina fahamu maanisha?
Inamaanisha wakasema ziko na message. But mimi nikiangalia in another perspective inaonyesha star. I'm a star. Like in my mental muuliza, so it is related to my mental.
so
it's shiny.
Unasikia vizuri.
Mimi niko siko vibaya.
Sawa, star boy.
Yeah, I can call me that.
Head boy.
Star boy, head boy. Nako na
umoja tuambia. We almost forgot.
Kuna I don't think people know that emoji, but it's like a head and then she's like blowing wind. Yeah, but it's like
Ai watu iPhone pole hata siku tuangalia
niweke hapo chini.
let me show you what I'm talking about.
kuna emoji kayo.
Acha nikuonyeshe.
When you are stars.
Okay, star.
Pepo.
Let me I want to like zoom it.
Oh,
It's here.
Okay.
Tumeacha nitafute your wind.
Aiya iko kwa hiyo simu.
Utaipata.
Haiko hapa?
Guys.
Kwa Tecno.
Search phones. They take no for answers.
Ndio hii.
Takuwa blown away.
Yeah.
Ziko.
The first time corner.
Simu yangu haijakuwa updated.
No, but that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like know the meaning of it?
No, it feels like a breeze. Like in the ocean or something.
So cool. Relieved.
Yeah.
You're blown away.
So cool too.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
Explains.
Okay.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Wacha I go next.
Thomas, no? Ulikuwa ushasoma?
Sijasoma.
Sawa.
But I think I shall nisomea.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey.
If your mind if your mind had a battery percentage, if your mind had a quotes battery percentage end of quote display, what will it say right now? Connect to charger.
Wow.
Battery low.
Connect to charger. Connect to charger.
Wow, okay.
Connect to charger.
Me, I think me make a power saver. The consume
Kali.
the energy.
Kuna space?
Especially memory kwa
We can
We can clearly see.
Can you see? Okay, yes we can.
Hey, yangu slow charger connected.
Kumaanisha the cable has a problem.
Yeah, something I need to
Fix up.
mentally there's something I need to fix. I think yangu ni slow charger.
Tulisema hivi. Sasa mentally kwani
Iko hivi sasa. Thumbs down.
Ni vile hizo hakuwezi kuwa na hivi. Hapo trajectory. So yeah. But slow charger connected. Najaribu.
Nunua cable. Chacha
connect na
Super fast.
hapa Ludhuli.
Mambo ya huko staki. Yeah.
I think
Battery is full.
Hey. There's something
Yes,
we are
so
missing. Nasijui kama mmeona.
Battery is full.
nini?
Okay.
Sisi ndio tuko na shida. Yeah.
Ndio sawa.
We
Unaona?
need to discuss that.
Unaona?
Man.
Si, okay.
Hata mimi sasa naona.
Hata mimi. Okay. But ni kama hapa kuna kashida. There's a problem somewhere.
I agree.
Fully charged.
100 ile.
Okay, tuseme 98 basi.
Mbona hizo tu ziko?
Hiyo ni brightness ameka juu sana.
I can't relate. Nah.
Unacheka? Nacheka.
Somea.
So hizi maswali. But this is good handwriting.
Ndio maana nilimchagua.
Yeah, growing up me I think by handwriting ningekuwa daktari ama engineer.
Kama ni handwriting ilikuwa lakini
ningekuwa daktari
Kama ni handwriting.
kama ni handwriting.
Bato wewe ulikuwa wapi sasa hivi?
Natafuta udaktari. It's a work in progress.
So Amina.
The question reads if your mood this week was a meme, which one will it be? If your mood igeuze ikue meme. Your mood to a meme.
Yeah.
Sasa you start sasa.
Mimi niko na memes mingi kwa kichwa.
Ya hii wiki
Ya hii wiki.
ama yote tu ama
Specifically, let's focus on this week.
okay.
Yangu nikiweza summarize hii wiki ni ile unaona imewekwa hivi hapo unaambiwa one term. Whatever I experienced this week, one term. Sidhani kama itajirudia. Haitarudi. Jana ikaenda. So ile unasikia nini? One term
Like good like it's a good thing that imeenda ama
tuseme tu ni July happen once, sioni kama itajirudia.
sawa.
For this week sioni kama itajirudia. Not attacking anyone but yeah. Nisipotelea hapa.
Mi yangu hata si the meme per se, but your sound ya TikTok hiyo la pro
Baro.
unajua hii hata hii yenye wase wanatumia sana ati when sasa mimi niko kwa field ya computer science. When ask you
kwani I'm watching TikToks.
Ni kama side yake si side yetu. The TikTok side is vast but we get you. Unaweza tu explain here to me.
It's a sound.
Ni sound.
Yeah.
Au wale ujue
Tafuta hiyo. Sijasikia hiyo.
ai moja.
I'm sure
Hujasikia hiyo?
Okay, nimeisikia lakini kibahati mbaya nimepatikana.
yangu ni ya hii ni noma si noma. Hii ni noma si noma. Ni fire.
Na hapa tujichunge sana.
Ni no.
Tumeanza kusema sana.
Kwanza hapo chini
Subaru.
Subaru K
For real.
KA
Choose your poison.
inakaa mpya hivi
Hapa nje. Haya.
Unajua si ndio tuko hatarini, watatuona.
Huyo ako safe. Ni mnoma huyo.
Noma si noma.
Ni fire. But
Na tushirikiane.
I did not share such. Sija participate kwa kitu amesema. So I'll not be held accountable for whatever he's saying.
Okay.
Wamekuruka.
Sawa tu.
Huyu ni rafiki yako.
One term.
Sawa.
Yangu ni sikameona, but it's a lady who's like something like they think they will not see me outside, but I want to tell you, come on guys, mko uko side gani ya TikTok?
Hiyo ni TikTok.
Eh.
Hata nimefikiria ingine yangu.
Umeanza kuona kwa hali hatarini.
Kuna yenye imenifurahisha hii wiki.
Okay.
Nasema aje? Get me out here.
Hey.
Yeah.
I think nimeona.
Leave me here.
No, I have to get it.
Get me out here. Get
Kizungu na mdomo chako.
Nimeona najua hiyo.
Ako kwa matatu si?
asiko matatu ako kwa sasa mkaa hivi.
Ule jamaa
Get me out. Get me out, my brother. Subtract me, my brother.
Oh wow.
The only reason I'm saying that is because I went for maandamano and I didn't tell my parents. Na nilipigia asubuhi akisema nani? Nishawaambia.
Oh.
Nilimwambia tukiwa church. Tukitoka.
Okay.
And then my dad was like, alikuwa na mamangu, at this age you can expect anything. Hautaki 2 million. Yeah. But anyway, sawa.
Ni mama yako alitoa hiyo idea?
Hapana, my dad. I expect that from him. Yeah.
Hey.
What is your go-to coping mechanism? Work, snack, sleep, scroll, or vent? Kizungu?
Repeat the question.
Kizungu ya mlemea huyo.
Tredon.
What is your go-to coping mechanism? Work, snack, sleep, scroll, or vent?
Umelewa coping, unajua coping.
Kushida hata ni hapo
Sila
mechanism. Achana coping. But yeah. What is the question? Yeah.
Snack.
Oh, we are ranking them.
No, see the options you can have.
Yeah.
Can someone have like one or more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kuna moja pekee.
Naweza jiongezea hata zingine lakini sawa
Oh,
wewe anza.
it's okay.
Uko na zako zenye ziko hapo.
Hadi kuna list.
I definitely eat a lot. And then
Stress eater. Yes, stress eater.
sugar. And then
I thought tunakulaga tu.
Yes.
Mimi nikikula hiyo sugar aki sitalala.
si ndio?
Okay.
But sisi utakuwa hyper focusing on other things.
Hata nitakuwa naongea usiku.
Unajiongelesha?
Unajua where I come from?
Oh.
I'm not to blame.
We always blame the people's way of life.
I'm not to blame. Culture.
It is new.
It's in the blood.
It's in the blood.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Nikikaa hivi kasi ongea di
Kwa
anafeel tu.
mgonjwa.
Kidogo shida.
Oh, come on.
Sasa imagine kunywa kitu iko na sukari.
Ay. So you
Noma.
snack a lot.
Yeah. And vent. And clean.
Clean.
Yeah.
Eh.
Like deep clean.
Ai Mungu
Like
baba.
to scrub tiles.
Thorough cleaning sasa.
Nikiweza pewa talanta ndakuwa nakastika kila siku.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah. Wewe?
Mimi yangu mimi nitakula alafu nilale. Emphasis on the kulala part, si kukula.
Sasa mimi sionangi kama sleeping inasaidia. Si utamka alafu
Hata mimi sionangi kaka
lakini
inasaidia.
unajua si it's my coping mechanism.
I'm sorry head boy. I'm sorry.
Aufikiri?
If it works for me, it's okay. If it is working for me,
That's a head
then it
start.
is mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But unajuanga hiyo kukula okay, kwanza after there's a project tunafanya alafu saa zingine inakulanga kichwa na unakula unashiba alafu usingizi tu inakupiga unalala unaamka na nguvu ya kuendelea ama
Ni project yake.
Ni yake unajua ni yake sio yetu
So I agree with you head boy.
it's okay.
Tunakubaliana.
sawa basi.
Wants to go next.
Options zilikuwa okay. Many times when I feel like okay, sawa kulikuwa na work, sleep, snack, scroll or vent. Coping mechanism. Mimi it's actually to walk, not even to work. Kutembea. Ilikuwa nieke hiyo.
Hata yangu haiko hapo but sawa.
Unatembea tu hivi.
Many times when I feel
Run.
like
Night run.
Heshima dadangu.
amesema ni culture so we don't blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah. but mi utembea but nitatembea maybe like nikisikiza maybe some music just like to throw off whatever inanisumbua. By the time nitafika ama by the time narudi I think I'll be fine. Another thing, nikipata chance ya kuvent nayo wasisamei. Some people can testify. Naweza kasirika tu nione kitu imenisumbua, then I'll just make that phone call. Huyu akishika
unaomba asishike.
by the time nakata nitakuwa relieved.
Vent ni physical party ya kuku. Mnajua hivyo? Vent. Ama inaitwa valve.
Agriculture, si ndio?
Ama valve.
Physical part.
Vent ama ni valve. Wachana hiyo. Acha.
Tuache mtu mmoja overthink.
I'm taking this role. No. Sorry.
Ati ulifanya agriculture by the way?
Nilifanya agriculture.
Same.
Hadi ulifanya agriculture.
Very good student. Soil erosion.
Okay.
Mimi hata mambo ingine ya
Splash real.
But what am I cultivating right now?
shamba
What
zimeisha.
are you cultivating right now?
Mashamba zimeisha, that you can agree on. Mashamba zimeisha.
Na kutembea yote utapata yini.
Natembeaga tu sasa.
Lakini sinasikia wanaannounce uko Ruai sijui wapi Joska Kamulu. Mashamba
Kuna places ukianza kutembea.
Ukitaka kutembea ndio utembee Kamulu.
Me I don't want to relieve the exodus.
Aya.
Tembe tu alafu
Joshua.
Mambo ya Joshua staki vumbi. I don't have anything against watu wa Ruai. But
it's too much.
But place, okay, si tunatembeaga ukiangalia place unatembea, there's those serene places unaweza tembea like where there is trees nini, something that can
Karura
penye unaishi kwanza kuna miti ama
yeah I live in a very good place.
Pardon.
Sini kwangu
high rise.
Inaitwa high rise.
Ni bango kwa hapa nacheka.
Sio mimi.
Haiwezi kwa wewe.
Sisi pale tunaishi very suburb.
Huko ni bright people.
Yeah.
Bright people.
Okay, sawa. Okay, wewe jibu swali.
My point is walking really helps. It's a coping
venting.
mechanism. Venting. Sleep.
ndio.
Sleep is just like ni rejuvenate, like nipate tu hiyo nguvu tena nirudi niendelee kufanya.
Urudi tena ukuje ukasirike tena.
But unajua sometimes maybe when you are unaona venye saa wewe unatembea ndio ufikirie kitu kingine, like maybe there's a lot going on my mind when I sleep, like in a slow down. So set in a slow down like nakuwa done or something. But
wewe
I feel like
No, like seriously though.
But is that even sleeping those? But you're just thinking them through.
Hibernate.
Actually nikiona nini sky siwezi lala.
sasa unajua English
Nitaanza aje kulala.
so unajua
So you are resting.
You are just resting. Umejekelea tu.
That is not sleep.
basi sasa acha tuseme English does not have nini.
Sawa.
American,
We'll take
British.
it.
Kwa paper.
Oh.
Miss
Umemaliza?
Yeah.
Mimi hapa na maoni yangu ilikuwa music. Sijaona hapa
Walai real.
music. Twini.
Yeah. Yeah. But Nikki clean.
Mnasikia aje?
The suburb areas that tusikii vibaya. So.
Yangu ni music then walking. Alafu mambo ya snack na kulala hiyo.
Okay.
Kuscroll. Kuvent.
Utara.
makasiriko
Kuvent.
Hadi mimi nimeshtuka.
Kuvent.
I expect to event.
Ujua?
I just expected it.
Mimi was event.
No, but okay. If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Are you the therapist?
your silence
No.
speaks a lot.
Haiwezi kuambia mashida zake.
Ni zake, but sasa umesikia ameamua kuwa reserved sasa.
Mimi wana vent. I don't vent. Hata nikivent hizi kwa the first option.
Would you vent to a fellow guy?
Wewe Tom go hapa.
Yes yangu.
It's a little bit difficult to vent to another guy. Si mimi najiongelelea juu unajua wanaume hupenda kukufa na mashida zao. Like if it's my own problem I'll stick with it, then I'll solve it myself. Silence na kufa tu nayo. Maybe ifike point yenye tuseme alisikia story mahali, then nakuja sana mwambia bro sasa hapa but kwa wanaume it's very hard akuja vent. Unajua madem nyinyi mkipata place pa kuenda kurant, I think hadi mnasikianga vizuri kwenda kurant. Si kwetu inakuanga ngumu. Nadhani kile inakuanga kitu
Okay. So was it amazing like kutana and mko like wow this week guys nini
ita depend. Kuna time maybe ataniuliza wiki yako imekwaje, alafu unajua wanaume tunasemanga tu anza wiki imekuwa poa hivyo tu, uko best, uko fiti, hautaki kujua nini iko ndani. Unaacha tu hapo
hadi wewe haulizi na intention ya kujua like nini iko ndani.
Okay, unajua wanaume atunanga hiyo stuff ya ati nataka kujua nini na happen kwa maisha yako, sijui what.
Okay.
Uko poa, mimi niko poa, but deep down ana like he's really suffering. I think I think one challenge men are facing outside here.
I think I will vent.
Will you vent immediately?
No, not.
So it will take some time before vent.
Yeah, it will take some time, but okay, you know the problem is tunawaga tumejiwekea some notions, and maybe that's the problem. We grew up knowing that men don't do stuff like atufanyagi vitu fulani, like I am not supposed to cry, I'm not supposed to do this. So but later on it's not a bad thing to vent to a guy, but the upbringing, maybe the society that brought you up, you find like it's nurtured you in a way like we tulia, we jieke ama we like solve it yourself.
When you
mwanaume manzi,
men can actually vent to their fellow men.
You know, wanaweza vent.
They can. But so maybe it will take some time. It's not that ati msana za amka tu alafu sasa you know afu akuja mnatapia na gari mnaanza story.
Unajua
acha nikushow.
Yeah, it takes quite some.
Kwanza
alafu pia the way maybe we vent is not the
same way you vent.
I can come here and nianze kuipe, I'll narrate something like a story, very chilled,
alafu ainanga conclusion. Like, sana inanga conclusion. Wewe kuwa rada. Ukisikia mara kuongea tusikia alafu wanaume tunakuwa na shida ya respond back. Nitaitaje sasa? Like umeniambia shida yako sasa nitamwambia nini?
Like sasa. Alafu sasa unapotanga nilikuwa kuna reel fulani nilikuwa nimeona like it was a similar situation. So wasa wanacheza hivyo. Alafu after amemaliza kuongea sasa ataki kwe awkward or anything, walikuwa na PS wanacheza hapo. Alafu anashika point na iPad au charging the battery, alafu story na change completely.
Okay. So why do you think you find it easier to vent to a lady? Because of the response? Or wait, is it easier to vent to a lady?
Are you asking me, Amma?
Yeah.
All right.
Is it easier to vent to a lady?
Personally, yeah.
Why? Why?
Mama. I feel men, we need to accept we are vulnerable. Like to accept tunakuanga too vulnerable. Alafu I believe when God created Adam and Eve to be specific, he brought her with an intention of maybe equalizing what the man sees. So mi na finding itakuwa easier mwanaume akivent kwa dem. Juu kwanza dem mwenye atakusikia, unajua kuna wengine utakuja tu mwambie tu kwamba alafu atoke hapo aende ambie sasa Naomi
hujasikia guy.
So I think itakuwa easier compared na men, but tukiopen up kwa men itakuwa a real conversation in itself. Like itakuwa so real compared na nikiambia dem.
But I also feel like maybe venting to the opposite gender, you get to have a different perspective of how you are viewing maybe the problem and the solution that you're trying to come up with. Mi nikiweza kuwa na shida, how I view the problem and the solution when let's say like I talk to you, you'll have a slightly different opinion. Could be better or worse, but utakuwa na something different to offer, and it's actually a good thing.
Ukiniuliza mimi ninaweza kuwa in line na kitu yenyewe unasema.
Unapata sawa hata huyu ni mori wangu ata-agree na kubaliana na
na ni wewe mazee.
But when you get to interact with maybe a different gender, atakuwa na that other side that you really haven't stretched that far to see, and atakuwa na other opinions and ideas that you ukuwa nazo. Yeah.
You
For me, acha niseme my temperament does not allow me to vent. Nakuanga mse nimetulia, so
hata mimi nakuanga nimetulia.
Sawa basi, sijui labda mi sijui bado. I am yet to understand.
Yet to
understand.
Do you think it's weak? Do you think it looks like weak?
Being
Like
weak
it looks
to-
weak to talk about you as a man?
No. Okay, for me, I don't think it's weak to talk about your problems. But now the problem is the surrounding, like the people around you. I think society SI may make it something to look like it looks masculine to not go about talking about your problems. Like kwa akili yako unafikiria who wants to hear my problems, like who wants to know what I'm, hata yako na shida zake mbona nimwambie zangu. Exactly. So I think that's the environment that we are in right now, and to some point it's dangerous because unapata, let's say unapata shida zako zina sum up ama zina accumulate over time. Unapata mtu sasa ndio anashikwa ni depression. Mtu anaanza kusema, mtu anapanga kujiua na asemi, unashanga tu msee alikuwa happy jana, leo ameketi
niko WhatsApp group
hivi. Nashanga yeah, so
Niko na fun question. Acha niwasome. If Jesus had a men's mental health support group today, what do you think it would be called?
Mental
health support group.
Men's.
ya wanaume.
Galilee men.
What?
Nazareth boys.
Hiyo ni kali. Itakuwa na some more masculinity.
Gents from Galilee.
Okay.
Bougie. That's bougie. Women of power. Oh, men of power.
Men of power. Men of valor. Mov.
Lakini
Mov.
wala na mental health ama ni to find the verse.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, by the way.
Jesus.
By the way.
Neno evangelism.
Shut up.
One time.
Okay. So we're talking about, it's currently the men's mental health month. So our whole discussion, are you sure?
Yes, it is. Aujui. Check your ways. It's good vizuri.
I think nilikuwa najua ni vile it crossed my mind. Yeah.
So it is. What have you been doing this month to take care of your mental health?
Hey. You're funny enough. I don't know, but most men don't really like get to mark their calendars for such events, because many
This is a health awareness and whatever.
Many a times unapataga like the events zenye zitatajwa, no offense with this statement, but it will be powered mostly ama wata initiate and channel the efforts upon the feminine side, because utapata they'll go vocal on matters, maybe Girls' Day or something, you know, Mother's Day. But the
Girlfriend's Day. Yeah, they have all the days.
They have a couple of days which is on their side. Mwanaume hata akumbukagi like so kama this month utapata kwa like honestly hatuko unajua wewe uko tu hata mwenye anakumbusha is a feminine side
hata wewe ujui mwenyewe
it's your month uko like my month tebu niangaliwe anasema nini you know so many the male gender has not really like taken time to focus sana kwa this awareness and everything. Kwanza tuanze na hiyo awareness, kujua hata ni siku yao before tuende the mental part of it. Kukua tu aware like it's their day. Many times they don't focus on that.
Lakini I think ni tu wanaume tu in general tu tunakuanga sijui ni lazy ama ni nini. But
Baru is lazy.
Baru is lazy.
No, but looking at it in a wide perspective, unaona hadi kwa group, umewekwa kwa group fulani alafu ni birthday ya mtu kwanza kusema happy birthday ngania
Go princess.
As in like I feel like ladies or women in general, they love to track dates. Like ni birthday yako,
they live up to it, man.
And they don't forget.
They don't forget. And they take it personally if they tell you and you forget.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
I think we need to up
but I feel like pia men are going through a lot hapa nje. Hata in churches. Say the ratio of women to men kwa churches. I think women wako juu kushinda men.
Unajua kwanza by the way ukitaka kufungua kanisa, ukishapata kawa mama wa 10 hivi kwa 5. Hiyo kanisa.
Hadi kwa kwaya kunanga wanaume.
Si ndio, that's true. Hadi kwa church choirs. Si wewe unasema hapo nyuma, wanakuanga hapo katikati.
Hakunanga wanakuwa tu wawili hivi tu. Tena wawili pale, hakunanga bass tu wawili.
Okay. Yeah.
Kumaanisha there is a problem.
There is.
Ndio maana nasema pia men are a little bit okay, they are vulnerable like at all. Alafu hizi kuja ku speak out about what they are facing outside here.
Yeah.
So I think sijui tutafanya aje.
We have to create awareness.
Wase wanaume wengi hapa nje unapata tu mwanaume anakuja anatembea tu mzae tu. Hata unakaa unamhurumia tu kimwangalia hivi.
No deal. Msikia tumbo yangu. Oh sorry.
Awareness. You're creating awareness.
This is any situational awareness.
I believe with such programs we can try and create that initiative.
Yeah.
We can, many times with the current world we're living in, we can try and use social media because easy, even from the small kids to the eldest people, wase wengi wako social media. Now acha channel like this, a podcast like this, mzee ataisikiza then ata find it in him on how to go about such things. Now anaweza pata maybe a way to open up to someone, anaweza pata a way, this is now the awareness we are doing, then of creating the awareness. So mzee atajua hata nikipata chance I can do this and this and this from such platforms. I believe we can try and engage the male because unajua au vitu kidogo sana was now interest na in that little you can try and push the agenda inside. So
to add maybe it's another point nilikuwa nasema nini
social media.
Kama men which people do you surround yourself with? Like if Barun if Naomi
Okay, Naomi sounds so weird.
okay Naomi. If Baru
Naomi.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Not Naomi.
Not Naomi.
Naomi. What about
Naomi?
Naomi?
Naomi. Naomi.
Okay, I'll go with Kwamboka.
Okay.
Kwamboka.
If I have friends, a circle of friends, men friends, nafaa kuwa in a position to be talking to them freely and telling them how I feel. Nikiwa na hiyo space yenye na trust yao na wanakuja kuambia hivi, I think kama niko na shida inaweza kuwa solved even an inch. Like people kaa kuambia ukweli, they are not your real friends. Unajua rafiki ni yule anakuambianga ukweli. Kama kuambia ukweli wewe si rafiki yako.
That's true.
Alafu mwenye anakusai kitu vitu za ujinga tu.
Go girl.
Go boy, go lad. Go lad. You know masi noma.
Interesting.
So like even for us men, just check the people you serve. Si wale wasi wana kudrag nyuma all the time.
Yeah.
Whatever. Kwa na wasi pia wanakujenga in your mental state. Unajua people wako nje wako na different levels of reasoning.
True.
Headboy amekubaliana
I
na
think headboy among the best place. I think tuko tuna wasi tu wanaweza kusaidia in any way kama wanaume. Hata before 20 your online platform.
yeah.
Ukiona wasi wanakujenga kama wanaume inaweza kwa fiti.
Unaweza kuwa na a male best friend.
A male best friend.
Yeah. Na unaweza like
Mimi?
acknowledge like that's my best friend.
Unajua
Really?
nilikuja kurealize madem hawapendi or ladies hawapendi nickname their status like kama mimi ni best ya huyu sijui kani wote you'll correct me if I'm wrong. Kama mimi ni best friend ya huyu hataki name it best friend like huyu ni best friend yangu juu hata jinx. Sijui kama mwesikia vitu ka hizo.
Hadi sikuelewi.
I'm not a girl but I can relate.
Like they don't like nicknaming their relationship like she's my best friend. Like what you
Oh really?
kuna aujipatana kati what ka like
I think it's the opposite.
It's the opposite.
Yeah. I think girls are very jealous and I'd want to make sure you know that she's my best friend.
Okay.
Okay,
Maybe I think
okay.
I have maybe a point that is similar to his. People fear having multiple best friends.
That's
Yeah.
Ukiwa best friend yako naogopa kuita best friend yangu because it might bring conflict.
Oh, sawa, I get it.
That's
Umenipata kitu nasema.
Yeah.
The point
That's
anamaanisha
true.
hataki kuname because nikiname huyu
Ni hivyo.
Okay. Yeah. That's true.
Oh, so ilikuwa ni mimi nilikuwa naongea. Hata point ilikuwa gani?
best friend.
Best friend.
Do you have a best
Like me
Are you
personally because ukiliza Baruk kuna msee boy huwa anatembea na yeye most of the time. Mali utaona Baruk kuna ule tu wako mahali. Ni huta. Like kuna ule mwenye tu wako mahali naye wako.
best friend yake Elena Maju.
Sad. Mwangu wako mahali tu hapa jija.
We are happy for them.
Oh, we are happy for you. It's sad for you.
Mtajuaje labda mnaongea na mimi
dollars,
hapa
dollars
nimeservice hapa nyumba.
But pia maboy wako wanakuangalia stuff like wanapenda kusema ule ni morio wangu. Like ule ni boys wangu.
Exactly. Hiyo kwanza
Ule ni boys wangu.
Like mimi niko na siwezi sema niko na like one main best friend.
Uko nayo.
Unamkataa live.
Simkatai hata
Higher frequency. Unadanganya hata higher frequency.
hata naangalia kamera na niseme sikatai mtu by the way. Mimi nasema
Mtaje.
azini utapata
Mtaje.
I need to check the people.
Sabuza TV.
Yeah.
Unajua kuna ile kitabu inasema surrounded by okay. Mnajua kitabu?
Kitabu inaitwa aje ati?
Surrounded by idiots. Abjana.
Surrounded by Baruk.
Heshima hapa.
Ndugu yangu.
Unajisoma hiyo kitabu? But
Hatuwezi soma hiyo. Hiyo.
But me I have like two very very good friends like okay acha tuseme basi ni close circle. It's a close circle of friends.
You have a close circle.
Triangle hiyo ni wako.
Ni-
1 2 3.
Three musketeers.
Ile triangle iko na how many degrees?
Wanite.
Oh.
Please.
Welcome to the league.
Hey, at least I can see umeanza kukuja. Your head is functioning.
So I have those two very 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 good friends tulikuwa watatu, moja akaenda diaspora na tu represent vizuri. We're happy for you by the way. Au wengine like you know the people like kitambo, yes I was part of our people wenye walikuwa hatuwezi ongelea shida zetu mazee. But unapata there is a lot you need to tell somebody and unapata shida zingine saa zingine inakuwa ngumu kuambia mzazi by the way. Sijui kama unajua huwezi mwambia labda hata relate na shanga wewe siku zetu tulikuwa tunafanya nini. So there are these friends that they make life easier,
Yeah, sure.
not only emotionally and spiritually but also financially. Financially,
big time, big
kwanza
time.
by the way, kuna msee tu tumekuwa tukiexchange the same 200 shillings for the longest
Ndio kuangalia message hata inaweza kuwa
Leo, kwanza leo by the way, unajua
Thank you for the support.
exactly man, mi nimeumia tu hapo.
anaweza
Hadi
taka
nampigia tu namwambia
Saki 200
mwambia tu cheki mazee ukona tu so ama diso ukona chwani niokole sai. Anatuma na hata atatuma kwanza alafu aniambie shida ni gani sasa, like hata uliza maswali niko so
Yeah, that's a good friend.
alafu unapata wewe sasa yakiitisha sasa the next time hata wewe unakumbuka by the way alinisaidia sana, hata ukidai una top up kiasi tu hivi like friends good friends, acha tuseme tu the best of friends.
Okay.
Best yako ananifurahisha sana.
Uko na best friend kijana?
Oh,
Mmoja?
uko na best friend. Unajua kuna difference ya best friend na close friend.
Na moja.
hebu differentiate
Yeah.
Na boys.
Na boys wangu
niko na boys.
So una best friend.
Ngoja, niko na
Wanaume tunatumianga boys.
Nimeanza third year kuja.
boys wangu
Uko na
Niko na
boys?
Wale maboys tu tuko we are very good. We don't share a lot
Ni
but
good friends too.
yeah, ni boys wangu.
Yeah.
Hata unapataga like the interactions is not that much, like it's once in like a week or 2 weeks maybe, but
the vibe is still
ni boys wangu. Like that passive communication has been there for the last like 6 years.
hata muongeleshani ati
Hata
tuseme hata
muongeleshani
daily ama
sana,
weekly
sana.
Okay.
but mkipatana tu
But ni boys wangu.
nyinyi mnaweza fanya hivyo.
It's quite hard.
Okay.
I have, but a very few.
See?
But when we meet, it's good. It's a good time.
Me niko na my boys, then these are friends when yako they are technically close, and then sasa niko na I have a best friend.
the main
So like how do you differentiate a best friend and a close friend?
mi naona close friend ni kama tu ni kama circle, si tunaongelea ma shapes leo kwa circle kuna radius, unajua kuna radius
Diameter. Pi d.
kuna so kwa hiyo circumference si unaweza kaendelea ku reduce the radius na kuna mwenye ako huko nje kwa line ya circle
Kwa arc.
exactly.
Anaje? Wewe
Acha kweli.
na kuna mtu ako karibu hapa na idot.
Okay.
Una get
Yeah.
Philosopher.
si hapana in terms of the things you talk na the things you do, utapata huyu mtu mwenye hapa kando ya dot hapa, we even comfortable sharing with them business ideas. Namwambia cheki by the way mimi napanga hivi, wewe unaonaje? Anakuambia by the way hii ni investment poa, naweza chip in kiasi. You can tell them maybe mazee if it is unaona mambo imekulemea mazee kuna venye unaonaje, vitu kama hizo. But sasa kwa hii circle kuna vitu tu hauna ubaya na wao, but you're not just comfortable sharing. Muna get like mko we're friends, hatujakosana, hatuna ubaya or anything, but the ziko tu there's some silent things that I won't outajua sijakwambia, I won't need to tell you sijakwambia, but kuna tu hiyo difference. So huyo ndio close friend. Sa best friend ndio anajua the better part of you, zile zenye watu hata hawajui. Like unajua kuna kwa ile picha iko kama wewe tunajua naimbanga, unajua kuna hiyo picha yake the face of whoever Moya is, the general view of everybody. Now a close friend might have a little bit more of the general view, but a best friend will do the whole view, akona the whole picture.
Okay.
Mnakani kama kuna different views.
No, actually it's quite similar because for people maybe I call close friend, it's not in a bad way, but maybe the way you view them, kuna information unaga it's not appropriate to them because they might listen and they're not in a position like to help you. But the best friend will listen and will actually help. So close friend will say yeah, anaweza jua hii part, but there's some part that we inakuwaga left out. But the best friend will say mi nitamwambia tu kitu yote, we jam, lakini nimekuambia vile ilikuwa, I've told you like 100% of it, so ukijam ni sawa, but hata akishamaliza kujam atasaidia. Close friend utamwambia, but itakuwa na like it's more of like a certain limit, itafika kwa some certain limit, so it's quite similar to what you're just saying.
So nakuanga ni analogy sijuangi kuexplain. Best friend ni ule anakufungulianga mlango.
Deep.
You deep, go deep. Deep.
Ama yako ni
Alafu
high.
close friend anakufungia mlango.
Ati
Deep.
Very deep.
ati ana what?
Mbona hata nimekuchanganisha? Best friend anakufungulianga mlango, close friend anakufungia mlango. Sijui. Haya, kwa hiyo kuna hiki kitu tumesema, I feel like I think that tunaongelea mental health awareness month. Nikiwa na rafiki, kuna ule rafiki naweza muendea kwa financial matters. Kuna ule nitamwendea kwa spiritual matters. Kuna ule nitamwendea kwa emotional whatever. Unajua madem ndo anapenda hiyo stuff. Like hawadeal na ile friendship moja, kuna several friendship yenye ita feed in to what she needs, like kwa madem. Sijui kama kwa maboy inakuanga hivyo.
Like
Baru ni beshte wangu, huyu namwendeanga mambo ya pesa, najua ana alafu hapana hata siwezi kukujia. Alafu moya naweza muendea juu ya mambo ya spiritual, like niko
na pesa
lakini hapo kwa spiritual
coins.
Alafu tuseme kuna mwingine pia
mimi niko na noti
Silver and gold I have some.
well you have none, sijui unatoa nini kwa mfuko. Mwenye kinajaribu kusema like you have several friendships that feeds into what you desire, like what si lazima ati ukama overburden someone with the whole thing kuna mambo emotional, alafu ikikuja kwa mse ana feel like ako overwhelmed kwa nini unamwambia hizi vitu zote na hawezi kusaidia. So is it right kukuwa na hizi friendship kadhaa?
Strategic friendships, me I believe ziko sawa.
Tactical.
Tactical.
It sounds selfish, I won't lie.
Selfish?
Yeah, it sounds very planned.
Hauna financial friend?
You have a best friend. Do you have a best friend?
Mkani.
You have a best
I have
friend?
two best friends.
Two best friends?
So it's that trio, it's a trio.
A triangle?
Yeah, triangle.
Triangle. Okay. So when tuseme you go and discuss about anything, mna discuss mkiwa pamoja.
Tuko.
Mnaoga watatu.
So issue
kila time.
Issue zenyu.
Ama kama mwingine hayuko, atapigia simu.
Unajua wanasema ile ina trio this
so,
one.
So to grow up in the same place. Like since 2014.
Okay.
But now it's become harder because everyone went to different places.
Suburbs.
So now we have to make time for to meet and all that. But it still works. It works and
long distance friendship.
Nimepata hiyo career. Whatever he's trying to say, that those different
strategic.
Kind of in them. Like it's very genuine that I can just be like Nema, maybe like I need something like maybe money. Nema. Yeah, Nema and Edna. Maybe Nema, I need this and this.
Nema. Alright. Nema kwa English ni?
Grace. Yeah.
Grace.
So I think having kubuild hiyo na kujaribu kumaintain your relationship, friendship since from a very very young age imetufanya tujue like kila mtu strengths zake. So maybe mmoja ako more like spiritual career, so watamwendea.
Among the three, is there anyone mwenye unaongeleshana sana kushinda mwingine?
Unamuingisha kwa shida.
Okay.
But inakaa ni Neema, jua litajwa haraka. Unajua
Can we chill?
Hapa kuna yenye tumemaliza leo. Hiyo tushamaliza one time.
Sasa friendship itakuwa line sasa.
Itabaki line. Akitango.
Pole.
Neema and Edna, I love you both equally. I
know. No.
If I would have a way to prove it, I would.
If you're the one for financial and spiritual,
it's not you. You're not lucky.
She's using you.
No, I'm not using. Now, there's a why I feel like it's selfish. Is because with the intention. If the intention of making that person your friend was because you think they have money and they would be a good friend when you need money, that's a bad intent. That's selfish.
That's
but kama you are good friends, and then they seem to be generous to want to give, even when you don't ask, but anoko kwa shida. Alafu so wanze okay, mtu zingine pia ni mbaya kwa kunguni. Like mtu akiona ni kama mtu akiona ni kama
naitwa pest.
Mtu akiona ni kama you're always, it's like you're always draining from them. It can be draining, and it can be very selfish.
Do you think a best friend at a feel
drained? No. But nasema
akifeel drained, afai kufeel drained.
They actually can. They can feel drained.
Depend na wewe.
Maybe okay.
Kama utakuwa hata wewe utakuwa
hapa inazidi sasa.
That's inazidi nawe.
But anafaa kuwa drained.
No, in as much as people are best friends, ufai pia ku misuse the help that you get.
That's true.
Because okay, ni sawa. Baru tumeona yenyewe una pesa.
Hata mimi naona.
So hata tumeona
silver or gold.
Unajua tutaanza kuangalia hapa M-Pesa nitujue
si M-Pesa, tuangalie hata cash. I said silver and gold have some.
Shika tu nimeona matatizo ni
thank you. 100-fold. Yeah. But anyway, it should not reach that point that you're misusing the resources. I don't view it from the selfish kind of aspect, because there are some people who are actually blessed. Kuna msee mwenye hiyo pesa si kubaya ako nayo, and on this other side maybe it's be like kuna shida, as we can clearly see kuna shida mahali. So ukimpatia, so long as you've done it genuinely, I don't believe utasikia hiyo uzito. But isikue sasa like umse ana take advantage, sasa anaitisha tu anaitisha. That's not friendship. Sasa that is the point, umse anakuuse.
But achana hata na okay, tumedel kwa hiyo mambo ya pesa.
Ni juu we are trying to help our head boy.
Okay, I know he's going through a lot. You said ako maju.
Send a few coins from wherever you are watching. Send a few dollars.
The boy is suffering.
Your best friend is suffering.
Like pia feeding her bulk information like your best friend, hiyo mambo ya kuchoka na choka. Achana hata mambo ya pesa kumitisha like nini like nakuja na mrantia kila siku, nakuja tu na mrantia hata choka. Sasa akichoka ni vibaya.
Okay, I feel like that stuff is supposed to be two-sided. For like for friendship to work, haifai kukua one way. Isikue kila siku ni mimi nakuja kurant. Hata mimi nipunguze hizo shida, because to some point the other side akona also the challenges. So get to have a balance, get to hear the other side. Pia hata kukuja na zako, ukimaliza tu muulize na zako kwani uko kwa
kwani yeye nakwanga shida most of the time. Ukipata sisi wawili, I consider you my best friend, but do you consider me your best friend?
No, because weki watu pali wamekuweka kwa
hiyo ni mbaya.
Hapo sasa ndio utapata wewe unamuona kama best friend, wewe unaona iko sawa. but yeye
Ai, ai, ai.
ajui venye atakwambia lakini yeye ajui venye but
ama ile
anasikia tu,
unapatanga msia na date alafu ana date ye anajua na date anajua na date
One time.
Ai, ai, ai.
But come to think of it, if I am to be your best friend, is it supposed to be reversed? That's a very
Okay.
tricky question.
For a man.
Is it possible he's my best friend then ule ndo best friend yake? Ama itakuwa a chain of
the
friendship?
question best friends
Na sasa kama
N
nyinyi
plus
wa
one.
triangle,
N
You
plus
can
one.
tell. N
you
plus
can
one best
explain.
friends.
Is it like a reversible reaction? Unakumbuka?
Like-
Chemical analyst.
So nikiwa best friend yako, are you supposed to be my best friend ama wewe unafaa kuwa na best friend mwingine? How are we going to go about it? Because
Aye,
I've come to
I
notice,
think I know what you mean.
Si lazima.
is it supposed to be reversed?
I don't think so because
Kama si best friend yako unafanya nini hapo?
Would
Because
that
exact-
feel one-sided?
I feel like
Yeah,
no, I feel like
Unafaa kujua una force. Sijui unaenda kufanya nini.
Sasa basi-
You're going through a lot, my brother. You're going. Get me out there for
Hapo
alisema
Yeah.
kwa hivi
Okay,
so
hivi.
yeah
Na unaenda unatuambia connect the charger cable.
Slow charger. Still ina charge.
I don't think it makes sense because unajieka na pali sija kuweka.
Exactly.
So why are you number one you're giving me expectation that I don't know I have.
And learn to read the
Like
room.
you're expecting me to act as a best friend to you, but I regard you as a friend. In fact, probably I regard you as maybe
Acquaintance.
not even acquaintance. I regard you as
Someone you know.
no
Oh,
someone
we
who
are safe.
someone who I help with their problems because all you ever do is come and talk.
That's actually bad.
helper.
Hata ingekuwa someone I know.
A helper.
No, but you get what I mean, though.
Yeah, we get
and it's a
what
bad
you're
place to be. So
hapo inakaa basi nitakuwa natafuta form I'm your best friend.
you're my best friend.
Sign back
Sign
if
up.
you agree.
Sign here.
If you agree with the
Alafu iko na deadline.
Ukiona ina
Contract
expire,
is expiring.
Imagine it makes sense because inaweza kuwa hata it makes so much sense sababu unaweza kuwa unakuja kuniambia mashida zako and I just don't like the way you think, so I don't think you would handle my problems the way like sijui
But
kama
now,
una get what I
how do you
mean.
But-
find yourself in that situation in the first
who
place?
are you interacting with
Hey.
kwanza? Hii imekuwa deep.
No, I think a lot, but I'm just making like possibilities.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Unaona?
Me the world is changing. Sahi pia watu wana change.
Mhm.
Like sahi kuna so many things watu wame like nitaisema aje, hata imepotea kitu nilikuwa nataka kusema.
The world is changing.
The world is changing. Is it changing?
Vindu vichenja.
It's changing.
By the way nimesahau kitu nilikuwa nasema. Wacha
Okay.
nikumbuke.
Let me ask.
Kumbuka.
Now that you have best friends wawili.
Next week.
Na-
Nini? What's up?
Ndio
Watatu?
Wewe sababu umeshinda
hiyo.
Mimi.
Fikiria kwanza hiyo.
wewe umejiongeza kwa
Umejiongeza kwa mix. Yes, man, the person ana help na shida.
Oh my god.
You're the person helping with problems. So my original point was, how does it work now that there are two? Which energy ndio una reverse? Tuseme you are the one mwenye kwa hii triangle ndio uko hapa juu. So umerigard huyu kama best friend yako. Sasa hata amekurigard kama best friend yake na huyu the same, ama imeenda ikazunguka hivi ikarudi. Not attacking
Sijui kama imeenda hivi.
again.
But I think
Edna, you're
imeenda
being attacked.
hivi. No, I think imeenda straight to
Tusango.
niko hapa juu. Then kuna hao wawili. Oh shit. Tume niko hapa juu. Then wako hapa.
Mweke hapo
wawili.
katikati hapo.
Then wako hapa.
Oh, support. Person to help you with your problems.
Kuna nini nenda kuisha leo?
Hapa kuna few phone calls.
Niko hapa juu, si ndio? And they're here down. So mwenye connected to hapa na huyu ziko both reversed. The same thing is happening down here. So let's say I talk to Neema first about my problem.
Again.
Let's say if I call her.
Note.
let's say I talk to Edna first about my problems, and maybe sijaongelesha Neema for a while. The next time I'm going to talk to Neema, I'll just tell her the same things I told Edna. It doesn't mean because I told Edna first I regard Neema less of a person.
Okay.
I find Edna at a place where she can help me immediately. So Neema, maybe itakuja kama by the way that this happened, which is not like a big of a deal. I mean, she couldn't help at the moment. You get it?
Umemaliza kutumia science, hii mic ni nzito.
Now the person that was
helping, nimekumbuka kitu nilikuwa nataka kusema.
The world is changing.
Tusiwestiane time hapa nje. We have so many things to focus on.
Otara, are you okay?
Xavier, tunajua sijana kwa Xavier. I'm not allowed to cry this month.
Yes, you are.
Shoulder. Na hapo mjichunge hapo.
Hapa hata tunaanza kuogopa.
Like regards to the question that you asked, I feel like kama mimi nataka kuwa best friend yako, wewe utaki kuwa best friend yangu, tusiwestiane time.
Songa.
Kudu niambie yezi. Hapa hakuna tusaidiani, like hakuna kitu tunasaidiana. Push on. Hiyo mambo ya unakuja una force. Learn to read the room.
Yeah.
Alafu sasa people talk outside ya squeeze. Oh my god, people talk. So anaweza kuwa unamrantia hapa tu shwa next minute unasikia story na
patanisho.
Radio cha. Gidi na ghost. So like tusikwe tunawestiana time. If you feel like I'm not worthy to be your best friends or friend, just tell me.
Oh, worthy is so heavy. Like worth, when you hold someone's worth.
I think hapa sasa ndio ina make sense. Sasa nilikuwa nasema inakuwa ngumu kusema huyu ni best friend yangu, like sasa
unaogopa kumbrand
exactly, like
anaweza kwa
inakuwa ngumu. Let the friendship be
equal to flow to
tutajua mbele.
But I feel like maybe mentally we should learn the negative aspect of like saying no or receiving no. Because ojua the reason as why tunaogopa hizi vitu zote ni juu tunaogopa the negative side.
No,
rejection.
The rejection juu naweza mwambia hivyo ata react aje. You know, nikiweza sema hivi atanichukulia aje. Actually when there's rejection, it's not always a bad thing. The rejection is not always a bad thing. Maybe it's like a trajectory that is going to propel you to a better place than place ungekuwa stuck. So ukiona, maybe we get to find the reason as to why there is that rejection, na pia tusiogope kuisema, because unapata sasa huyu ameni approach, amekuja anataka kuwa all best friend and everything, but naogopa kumwambia juu sasa akiwa atanichukulia aje, you know. So I might be wasting her efforts because she's doing a lot this side. I'm not reciprocating and I'm not responding because naogopa kumwambia zi. So mentally we should always be prepared to hear no. And we should accept there is always a no. Si kila
it's an answer.
Yes, it's an answer.
No, it's an answer.
No, it's a choice. Tusiko tumejifix. Kuna choices, kuna na hapana.
Mimi unajua, okay, let me decide to be the spiritual friend here.
Now umechange.
All right.
Ever imagine see the best of friends in the Bible ni nani na nani?
David and
Jonathan, right?
Sawa.
Financial. Spiritual.
Kulikuwa na Jesus na mtu mwingine
Lazarus,
lakini mkisoma unajua mko Old Testament mtanifikia.
Imagine if David alikuwa, okay, we know for a fact that David and Jonathan were best friends. To a point paka anaofa kumsaidia babake anataka kumuua. Sasa imagine Jonathan amwambia by the way atujuani hivyo.
Guy, ouch.
That pains.
I feel like that would happen in this time of the like
kuja New Testament sasa.
but I think madem angefanyana hivyo.
How do you see girls? I think female friendships are very beautiful. Yeah, and they can be very healthy.
It's a possibility.
Obviously it's a possibility. It's not
sorry for attacking, but we're trying to understand.
I have very many healthy female friendships, so that yes, they can, now depending with people's intentions. About best friends, I was to ask, do you think there's a time, you know how for a relationship to work, it takes the talking stage, then you're dating, then now courting, like it takes time, yeah? So do you think inafikanga pia kwa friendship kuna hiyo ndo such weke hiyo tick ya best friend, sababu inaonekana ni kama someone can easily term you as a best friend just because you told them some deep information about you, so they expect you to be and act as a best friend. Yeah, do you think iko na timeline?
Iko na timeline. Hakuna kitu inanga timeline.
So how watu wenye wanafanya like,
but the timeline can be different.
So 2 days is okay?
If it works for you, it will not work for me. Personally, I believe it's something that, to me, it will take a long time.
Yeah.
It can stretch to a period of years.
Yeah.
The reason as to that is, you know, those stages, like kuna day, like let's say if you're talking, kuna ndachomoa something, then from there I'll see how you've handled it. Ndo nasanta kwa comfortable naweza fikisha this limit. But unaona ndo nichomoe and ndo ningoje kuona reaction yako and we progress, it has already taken some time. So by the time namaliza kusema those vitu mingi a lot of time imepita. So it may take quite some time for you to term someone as like a best friend, because again mta have kupitia through different scenarios. Since tumia scenario moja just because I opened up because of the situation, now you're my best friend. It have to take like a couple of things that happen along the way. The one yeah, now I can term this person this way because, so it takes, to me personally, it takes time. It's just like other relationships, so it takes time.
Yeah, that's good. I like that mindset.
I
Tick, you agree?
Maybe to add on, it's a stage na pia it's a learning process. We're learning. No, nikipatana Baruk leo, I don't know much about him today, so we'll have to talk. This like people will want to have friends that resonate the same with them, have the same thinking with them, they are aligned the same way. So nikikaa na Baruk hivi nione like na feed kuna venye na reason and whatever nita pull away. Unaona, you at any given point hakuna venye tunasaidiana na yeye. So it's at stage nika relationship tu. Me kwangu I feel like it's a relationship. Hatuwezi anza leo ati nikuite best friend leo,
buddies
atu ni boys wangu morio wangu. See, so it's a curve.
I think we can also pray. We can
exponential
pray
curve.
We can pray for good friendships.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like, especially for introverts, I feel like it can be so hard for them to make friends.
Like me.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Editor, tafuta ile
cut atoke hiyo.
I feel like it can be hard for them to make friends, and it would be a good solution to pray, and then you can just, it can be a very weird encounter, but you can get a very good friend from that. Now, the whole shabang about best friendship. Tuweke kando. What do you think about masculinity? What do you think masculinity means to you? Not society, not what society has said. What do you do?
Yet nitacha wenye wako na ndevu kwanza.
So as per him, masculinity ni ndevu. So I don't blame him.
No. Okay.
Tutaita hii podcast Bearded and the Bible.
Hey. Take heart.
Ziko mbili.
Hakuna.
Hebu nitafutieni
Ziko tu kwa kichwa.
Tunasema
Hiyo point hata karibu ende, but the masculinity aspect, is it my view or how people view it?
no you.
Wewe tu vile unaona what is.
When someone terms something as masculine, to me maybe I can view it as something that spearheads or takes the role of doing something. When someone ile mzee anakuja anasema si mwanaume si ufanye, unaona amekurushia because you are supposed to take the lead.
So mwanaume tulikuwa mko mwanaume.
Unaona, so masculinity is being portrayed as making that initiative, ama pushing that agenda, ama being able to like take the lead to do something. That's the masculinity aspect, maybe from my just the understanding to ile juju tu. If someone says masculinity, msana anaipicture itu kama kitu kama hiyo.
Maybe according to me it can be an attitude or a belief yenye wanaume wame grow up nayo, zenye zimeletwa tuseme na mambo za culture, mambo za unajua wanaume kuna wenye wamereziwa ushago hivi, like kuna venye wamekuwa brought up sahi, and the way they have attitudes toward life, their beliefs in what they view kwa life, their perspective of thinking, their venye wanafanyanga tu vitu unaona tu so masculinity according to me nimesema vizuri, masculinity masculinity ni it's an attitude vile tu nimesema tu, msimeget kitu nimesema, like ni attitude wanaume wanakuanga nayo yenye maybe imekuwa nayo from the background pale wamezaliwa to now. It can be cultural, socially vile wame interact now and whatever.
Okay.
Nimerudi kwangu before nipate jibu. Honestly speaking, I've never thought about that question. I've never thought about it in such a way, like what is masculinity. So unfortunately I'm also nakwanga a slow processor kwa vitungu mkaizi.
Hey, that's an irony. Truly, it's an irony. Kinaya. Mimi ni kinaya. Na akili ni nywele.
Niko nazo I think masculinity is what is
Mekataa hiyo processor imekataa.
Let me ask you.
Okay, kuna acha tuseme, acha nijaribu kuwa philosopher. Kikombe moto. Kikombe moto, ukiweka kikombe moto kwa glass, kwa nini baridi, kuna huwa na
kwa nini baridi,
kwa meza baridi ama uweke karibu na glass or something, as in there's something that it will emit that will affect the surrounding.
Okay.
Like let's say ukiweka kikombe moto hapo utaona mist imenini hapo around hapo, ama kama ni moto sana hata kuishika inaweza kuwa shida, una get. So mimi kwangu masculinity is what a man should, sasa sijui niseme emit ama
like the impact
exactly kitu kama hiyo.
Okay.
But hiyo ndio yenye nimefikiria.
From the example it's making sense.
Yeah.
Haikuwa
You
misty.
had it at the back of your head.
It was so misty.
Yeah.
Do you think all these definitions is what God would have defined it when he was making Adam? He was like, let me make a man and it's like he'll have this kind of impact and he'll, you know, yeah, like atakuwa kombe moto or something.
Hey, I'm not sure what God was thinking. I'm not sure about what he had in mind.
Same.
But I am sure whatever he did and whatever he came to finalize on was what he saw was right. Unajua saa zingine na ketingi naangalia, unajua si ilikuwa kama clay, si alikuwa na mold hivi na mold, alafu anaangalia hii ni mbaya, hebu ni raba, acha ni
mapua. Hii mapua. Unajua kuna I think kuna watu tulipatiwa mapua ndogo na kuna tukapatiwa mapua kubwa. Unaona example ya, wacha nitumie tu brother wangu hapa moya.
Wow,
poor you.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Well, that's a breather. Back to Adam.
Poor you.
To Adam. I feel like when God created Adam, see kwa Genesis, I think it is 2 ama 1 uko mwisho, and he looked at it and saw that it is good.
And
from now let's from Adam, he's not only talking about the physical part. Najua alitolewa na 6 packs na nini, everything. Alikuwa what a lady would call the perfect man.
Unasemanga je kwa Kiswahili misuli? Raba minne. Wafula.
Amesimama tisti
mipilia.
Can't relate.
From school.
I do relate. Okay, let me change my thoughts.
Too slow.
I think God saw that this guy is perfect. Not only, I was saying, not only physically but also mentally.
Yeah.
And attitude wise. You see, like whatever he emits around him is something that is going to be radiating God's glory.
Yeah. Kabisa.
You see. So that's what I have to say at the moment.
Do you agree?
Well, we can add on that because when you bring the aspect of masculinity and matters creation, there's a way when God was doing creation, I think now it's the 2nd chapter of Genesis where the man is designated some roles. So that is how masculinity was pictured. You do this and this and this and this and this.
You are a leader.
Yeah. That is how I believe, to my understanding, that is how the Bible envisioned masculinity. Easy the features are the masculinity aspect, and when you bring now maybe the ladies' perspective, that's the femininity side. We akifanya hii, we anafanya hii. It is not necessarily about just maybe in this modern world masculinity has just been portrayed as something negative, but back in the Bible it was more of roles. To me, to my understanding, it's more of roles.
But roles and responsibility.
Roles and responsibility bring the aspect of masculinity. Yeah, it's more of bringing the distinction between Adam and Eve.
I love the aspect of Eve submitting to Adam. Na later.
But sorry for interrupting, but I feel like God ensured that these two complement each other.
Yeah, for sure.
There are some things that Eve will bring out that Adam won't do well, and the things that Adam will bring out that
walikuwa balance.
For example, kama unajua, they say when God was creating earth, he was trying to recreate what was lost in heaven. And so when he created Adam was supposed to be the priest of his family. He was supposed to represent what God is to the angels. So I think, just like my brother was saying, there's a way masculinity has been brought out in a rather negative way than toxic, as you would.
Toxicity.
You are toxic.
Him.
The poor guy.
The poor guy.
The poor guy.
The poor lad.
The poor lad.
Masculinity.
Where?
Yeah, so there is a way masculinity has been brought out in a way that like mention mambo ya masculinity,
Nina toxic.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's
it will
true.
spike a lot of strife between people.
I was to ask, do you think masculinity can survive and thrive in the absence of femininity? So it's, let's say it was like men on earth peke. So would you even would you ever consider someone masculine? Because I'm asking, no, listen. Is this like, would you ever consider him masculine because he is masculine and not because there is something to compare it to, which is femininity?
Wait, when we're talking about masculine, you know, masculine can be biological term, as in
no, in terms of qualities, everything, at physically, it could be anything.
I believe kama kungekuwa na femininity hakungekuwa na comparison. And from the modern men, if I may put it that way, ukitoa aspect ya comparison, if you see how men live, they live more or less like a carefree life. Akiamka, when that guy just wakes up, so long as like hajaumia, ameshiba, yeye atangoja tu jioni, like basically his things will just like flow. No problem, no nothing. What is that? Kuna vitu they just not cross. Because unaona hakuna comparison, yeye anajua tu mimi niko fit, so long as aski uchungu, aski anything. I believe with the absence of femininity, men will just be there. Juu wezema wako mbaya ama wako sawa, they'll just be there.
It's like a norm.
Okay, have you ever seen like the way wild animals live? They're just there. Like so long as it's imekula, it's fed to its fill, ilale, itaamka tena ikisikia njaa, ng'ombe tu. You know, men are an example too ya the carefree life. And like when you reverse the roles, I know maybe you'll tell us on that other side, if men were not there, how the world would be. But I feel there'll be a lot of conflict.
Why?
You'll explain to us later your side of the story. Me at least I've given our side. Us to just be carefree. I can put it that way.
I think yes. I agree with you.
Thank you.
I agree with you that
there'll be conflict.
Okay. But at least that it would be a carefree life, just because the woman is structured to nurture and take care.
Please explain.
You don't. Okay. I think with femininity comes the aspect of nurturing and taking care and still kusema making a home, but
okay, unapata kitu nasema.
I think mimi napata Kenya na
like it's like wewe umekuja na hii plant, kazi yangu ni kumwagilia maji na and make sure it grows and you make a home. Exactly, but I don't want to specify it in terms of a marriage and a home. Just existing as a woman, it makes sense for you to be a woman. I don't know if I'm making sense.
So it's like they are concerned.
Concerned.
Sisi tuko tu, we're just there. I don't know. Maybe
actually, it could be because Eve was very curious about the fruit. So maybe it alikuwa like
tumekuzia hapo.
Twende hapo.
We can't really go down.
Let's not go there.
But I feel here if men tungekuwa tu peke yetu, unajua men wanakuanga tu,
it could have been boring.
Like
okay, this might sound funny, but it could have been boring. Unajua
obviously itakuwa boring
because with the feminine side, there's that touch of drama that comes in. Unajua wanaume hatupendi drama.
Ini apple ama mango. Ini kala gani?
Kama hii ni purple.
You know,
Wait, you come niambie ini.
no, they'll start dramatic curiosity, like there's something that's happening. You know, for men they'll just be like, acha hiyo matunda ikae mali iko, mimi ndakaa hapo sasa nishashi, you know. But unaona sasa when you bring the femininity side, they'll try to know more because
Wanataka ku know more.
and with that comes
Read more.
some good or bad drama. It now depends on where the situation will land you in. So I believe it could have been boring also, because men are just like chill guys. So wewe akichill na mimi ni chill, hakuna kitu inaendelea hapa katikati. But when you bring the femininity side, we are curious. We alikuwa ametulia, so unaona ushaanza kuchokozwa. So there's that aspect of drama that
I
we
think
may see.
I fully agree, because it's literally like from the Bible, when God sees Adam is very lonely and he's like, let me just create for you, you know.
Some
Apple of my
A
eye.
lady.
Honey among my rocks. Honey among rocks. The apple of my eye.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. That's your question I have here.
Before you continue,
Okay.
I think when you're talking about masculinity and femininity, I think it's brought out clearly when you look at a well-functioning family with both the mother and the father present. Sorry to those who have single parents or something, but have you ever noticed that a child who is raised by the father only and a child who is raised by a mother only, like they have some traits that they do not have? Like when both parents are there, there are some things that when one is not there, as in this child is not complete. Like, okay, you're complete in Christ, but in one way or another you
Some
find
traits will be like
there's
missing.
something they're missing. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
sometimes you can see it. And I think when God was envisioning his whole plan, he knew there's something this man will bring out and this lady will bring out that should complement each other. Like you're meant to work for each other, not against each other.
Oh yeah.
Wanna get. So if the world was only men alone, I think the only thing that ingekuwa nzuri ni tungekuwa na better driving, then roads zingekuwa. I'm sorry.
Hatungekuwa ile sign ya L
Ya Lana.
But
for ladies.
everything else would be going
But na tumekupata kitu.
now if the world was just ladies only, watching Wonder Woman.
Oops.
It
Wonders.
it won't be as rich as God wanted life to be. Like there will be a part, there's something missing. There's just something missing.
Okay.
Yeah, you can now ask.
Okay. How can men of faith balance trusting God and seeking profession? Do you guys go for therapy?
Acha tuseme not yet.
We are okay. This is serious. No, this is serious.
As in, you have a long life to live. Who knows what will happen? Not that I'm saying anything will happen. It's just safe to say not
Have
yet.
you ever considered going for therapy?
Not yet.
Okay. You?
No.
Okay.
I think
Nasikia vile anasema okay. Ako concerned. Do you have a contact you want to share? Ama you are
okay, it has never crossed my mind.
Haijai cross my
It has
mind.
never crossed my mind. Ama maybe I find ways to therapy. Maybe I find ways to dodge the therapy ama to avoid. I don't know, but I've never really considered. Sasa
Natafuta therapist sasa.
I don't. Haijafika hapo.
Kwanga ngumu.
It's not that haijafika hapo.
Okay. That's interesting.
What about you?
Mwana lini mbele.
Curiosity.
I've considered going for therapy. I should. soon.
It's that bad.
And yours is 98%.
Should we check up
Just
on
no,
it frequently?
listen. Just
The irony.
now listen.
Paradox.
Paradox.
Listen.
Oxymoron.
Listen.
Okay.
My God.
So we are sorry.
Just because.
Just because. No, that can sound so bad. But I think you can have God and have therapy. I think
we are
you-
lost.
Okay, we are lost.
We are lost.
Oh.
Me thought me therapy.
I think I understand what she's saying. Sijui.
I think as Christians, if I have a problem and I tell another Christian, their advice would be pray about it.
Mhm.
So it would always be a state of prayer,
Mhm.
which is good. I'm not saying it's bad.
Mhm.
But therapy is not bad. Like I don't think getting that view or advice from someone who has studied the human mind is a wrong thing.
Okay.
Now that doesn't defy praying. I fully support praying. Yeah.
This is a heavy topic.
Did you, maybe the three of us, we have never considered therapy, but what you're saying, I think I totally agree with what you're saying.
Okay.
With the point of view you are bringing it,
Mm,
I see the sense out of it.
okay.
Prayer and therapy for me, it's not. But for me, sijaenda therapy.
Mm,
Haijai kuja kwa akili yangu nienda therapy.
okay.
So umeenda therapy?
Because of time.
Like
Like you don't have time to go.
Hata achana time.
No, it's not even
Not
ijai
in
cross tu kwa kichwa.
Like haijai
really.
cross niende kwa therapist.
Okay.
Ama tuseme tujaifika hiyo.
Ama sijafika hapo.
I don't know.
So unafanya nikani kwa the pits.
Na uko 98%.
Tunacharge na mwingine
Mwenye kibo yake inaharibika huko.
We should check
Okay.
on ourselves.
But mi sasa unajua hii kitu inanifanya niulize sasa. The disciples ama men Paul
Jesus alikuwa therapist.
ama okay Paul alikuwa na mental assistance. Do you think he ever needed a time anahitaji kwenda therapy? Like akiandika hapo you need to be
I think so.
look up. You cannot be look up.
Utaenda pasekitio huko.
Okay, generally those ni missionaries ama walikuwa, how can we term them?
Disciples.
Apostles, disciples. Those people actually went through a lot.
Sana. Mimi sidhani kani.
Kuliwa.
Mimi ndio position ningeendea therapy. Maybe nijue time.
So umefika hapo.
I mean Dr. Luke. Ningeendea Dr. Luke.
Ama
Niko New Testament.
Judas angefaa kwenda therapist.
Actually
That guy alikuwa depressed.
mimi naona yenyewe.
Nani huyo?
Judas Iscariot.
Really?
Kufika point akaenda kanisa.
According to Gen Z, Judas was depressed.
Judas was depressed man.
If you read his story, ndio aende
But he brought it
kujinyonga.
upon himself. Which I'm not saying he.
Okay, we almost.
Let me choose my words. Let me choose my words. I'm not saying just because he brought the nini upon himself, he didn't need therapy. But
Na Job.
why though? No, yeah, let's talk about Job. Job alijaribu kuvent.
Okay,
Kwa
alivent.
bibi yake.
Hata actually alivent.
Si aliambia
The
mabeshte
friends.
wake sijui nini.
Yeah.
Mabeshte wake sijui akakuja tena sijui.
Not the wife.
Aliambia mabeshte zake.
Asi aliambia the wife akamwambia curse God and die.
Nini unafanya hapo?
But
Amen.
listen, this is the I was having in the first episode with Nahash, and I was telling him to think about Job's wife situation. Skiza, toa Job kwa picha sasa. This is a woman. This is a mother.
Okay.
This mother has also lost all her children. Imagine. Okay, maybe walikuwa unequally yoked, because why would you tell your husband to curse God and die? Maybe that was the first was the first problem, just to be unequally yoked. Sababu maybe Job would have expected huyu bibi yake uplift
Mwambie
in his problems. But pia mama pia like she's also going through problems. So huyo mtu mwenye job anaombea doesn't seem to be doing anything. Now that's the problem also from Job's wife. But I just think about her also. Pia alikuwa na mashida.
hata yeye pia akifaa
She
kwenda
was
some
also
sessions
hurting, exactly.
I think your time
lakini time angeenda
Hiyo
wapi
tungekuwa na
angetembea that
therapist hiyo
300
time.
kilometers
Angekuwa na
angekuwa
drive
millionaire
sijui
huyo.
magari gani.
Hiyo time ingekuwa
job alitoka
kuna.
which land
Walai.
job alitoka
Kuna
which
kwa
land
clock.
job
Eh?
ilikuwa
Uz.
Yeah.
Uz.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's ooze.
My-
Kuna wimbo ilikuwa inaimbwa.
New Testament. New Testament.
but sasa okay I don't want to discard therapy and the need to go for psychology sessions sijui zinaitangwaje
Therapy session.
therapy sessions
psychology session
Ni hizo mzake.
hiyo ni yako unaendaga hiyo
Okay,
kweli kweli
You can't blame me.
hata ningepatia jina ingine fani
But do you feel like people somebody like Job, somebody like Paul, have you guys read The Great Controversy?
Partially.
Okay, so The Great Controversy has characters that are very, very intriguing.
Wakina Wycliffe.
Kina Wycliffe,
Huss,
John Huss,
yeah.
John Jerome
Martin Luther.
hata ujui Martin Luther
Ako kwa
Okay, so I'm telling you, I have decided to be the spiritual friend.
Let me focus on finances. Zacchaeus.
So there are two Martin Luthers. There is the Martin Luther, the original Martin Luther, the reformer, Martin Luther the reformer,
Okay.
and then there is Martin Luther King Jr. Huyo ndio wa sasa wa US.
Yeah.
Huyo ndio mnamjua. Sasa ule original sasa
The reformer.
mwenye alikuwa
He was
a Catholic.
Yeah.
Na he was ni father au wase wanakwanga huko chini wanaomba kazioni kuomba na kusoma
walitoka aje by the way?
nasoma jina zao.
Altar boys.
No.
But after umesha graduate, after kuwa altar boy, there is something you do.
kuna kakitu kuna
Catechism.
Okay, no catechism.
I had that
it's
in
like,
mind lakini okay we hatujui
but
hiyo sana.
mnajua.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, akasoma Biblia akaona but this church there is something they're not doing right.
Yeah.
And it's a whole thing. You can go read it yourself.
Okay.
But later in life, these evangelists, they go through it in life,
Yeah.
like to the point that you're put to the stake, like unachomwa
I know.
for what you believe in. Una
Mi-
get
mi
like,
singesurvive
but
aki.
these guys, if you read all their stories, there is no point in life where they feel like they are depressed. Like hakuna point in life enye ataketi chini aanze kuregret na mbona by the way nilichagua, ningeamua tu niendelee na kazi yangu ya
Yeah.
ya kushona maviatu ama kushona tents ka Paul. Yani Paul
Apollos.
Ni huyo.
ni Paul sindio? Like these guys, I think to some point God knew that when he's creating us we need him,
Yeah.
and our interaction with him is going to keep us in the perfect mental state.
That's true.
Have you realized that with time, over the years, since wanasema they are okay for Christians, we believe that the earth is just 6,000 years. But as you go from the 1,000
AD.
penye ilianza, okay,
BC.
from where it began to where we're going,
In the beginning.
in the beginning, like the mental state of people has been declining, and it has been equally proportional to how spiritual they have been.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Una get
Hey,
like spiritual spiritual aspect seriously. Like the more
Makes sense.
we're coming to this
And
time and age. Actually, acha tusiende mbali, tuanze tu na the 2000s ama at 19s when our parents were being born. You know, when our parents were being, my dad was not born in our faith, but he gradually came into it.
it dawned on him.
It dawned on him.
Yeah.
But during that time, even if he was not of this faith, those guys were
Faith
doing,
frequency.
they were very, very faithful.
Yeah.
You know, my church is a very very staunch, she does not go to church but she knows that God exists, na atawaombea na msikie ukweli nayo.
Ndio huyo
God
Spirit,
has
Holy Spirit.
God was
need
here.
God.
God is just here. And those guys, so I'm trying to say, as the ages have been passing, like as spirituality is going down, mental state has also been deteriorating, and that is trying to prove a point that the more spiritual you are, the more comfort you find in Christ, and you're more comfortable sharing to Him.
For your mental state.
Yeah, exactly. Like if there's somebody who should have found a reason to actually die of depression, is John. Unajua John he was tormented in all possible
John
ways.
the Revelator.
The Revelator. To point sasa anatolewa macho alafu anaenda anakaa anakaa peke yake kwa, imagine wewe peke yako kwa whole island
Patmos.
unatolewa macho alitolewa macho. Actually, you know, when he was writing the ninis, he wrote
inspired by
and he was blind. Nakwambia God can make you see even if you're blind.
Hallelujah.
Deep my brother, deep.
So if John or Matthew was actually crucified upside down,
Hivi manzi.
now if this guy is
kwa boiling hot,
huyo ni
Huyo ni John.
John alichemshwa. John, unajua John ndio John apelekwe Patmos. They had tried everything.
John alipitia
I'm not sure. I'm tempted to say they skinned him, but I'm not sure. I don't want to lie. But they tried killing him ile, unajua the whole code nasema asubuhi ule mtu mnataka akufe ndio akufagi. Wao wanataka John abedi,
But at least that was news fresh out the kitchen.
wewe na tunakuona sana
amesema John Bruno.
ni kama ya Bruno
Fresh.
yani yana actually
Hot news.
aliyeko kwa mafuta.
I know.
Hapo kwa mafuta anatoka kinyume.
hapo mafutani.
Yeah.
John
Support
Deep
him.
Fry.
John Deep.
If John did not find a reason to be crucified, I mean to die of depression.
At least
Hata
he got
kuenda
hot news.
therapy.
Amesummarize kila kitu like
that.
you are spiritual
Yeah.
and your mental,
They go hand
they
in
go hand
hand.
in hand.
That's so true.
Hey, spiritual.
Maybe I just don't need therapy anymore.
But you are spiritual.
That's
That's what I was trying to
Come on.
say.
9.5.
We have been somewhere today and then a certain person said, I don't see the need of going to a therapy session.
Yeah.
I find solemn when I just sit down and write music. It tends to cool off things. Like for him, just sitting down writing music, creating and auto, that's a whole therapy session for him.
Guess ni nani? I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
Worry. Is it you?
It cannot be him. Walking and venting.
Sasa kuwa I'm creative.
Nilikuwa na point.
Niliaribu.
Now hapa sasa ndio shida inatokea. If you look at the modern world, we have fallen so short that to some point these therapy sessions are actually needed. Now unajuanga kuna hizi vitu wanasemanga do not take this as a therapy session. If things are going really bad, please look for unajua kuna vitu we can say yes, pray but you need medication.
Yeah.
Tu hata kuomba
Kuna there are some things
Utakusikiza hizi saidia.
wanasemanga
ile akeni ilienda kando.
sielewi mko hapo lakini sawa.
So
But there are some, okay, I don't want to nullify therapy sessions, and I'm not trying to say that Jesus won't fix it. I don't know how to put it across. We need Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and hiyo tumesha put across.
Yeah.
But there are some things ukweli unahitaji kuenda
kusaidiwa nayo hiyo,
na hiyo ni tu mtu mwenye amesomea
atakusaidia tu.
But kuna vitu zingine sisi okay venye tuko hivi tungejisaidia, we could have avoided this situation if we were first spiritual in the first place. Like ni sisi tumejiletea tu hizi shida.
But unajua kuna msee pia akuelewi kitu unasema, like si ati aelewi kitu umeexplain,
echo what mwalimu has said,
like aelewi like hii mambo ya spiritual perspective nitaitoa wapi ndo ni find peace. Unaona kuna msee aelewi like nitaanzia wapi. Unaona
or guilt ama or kuna
no, ama like maybe you might find maybe someone has never really gotten to that spiritual perspective.
Ndapata
hata ana hiyo spiritual background, amekuaga tu
ajui
exist but hajaipata information.
Wewe tukazi we are informed like me,
maybe you are born and raised in a spiritual background,
so like me finding therapy I'll go just read nisome tu the book of Psalms mahali hivi, peace be still.
We will confirm for the record, we will confirm
it's a him. But kuna tuelewi like mambo spiritual, like nitafind aje solace kwa mambo ya spiritual, nikuwe at peace. Kwa msee sasa unaweza mwambia aje sasa kitu kai
so huyu okay, najua kuna two categories. Okay, from what I see there might be two categories. Number one, the first category ni somebody who is a Christian but is not a firm believer. Ama hajakuwa akikuja church.
Okay.
Ama tu there is somebody who knows kuna Mungu mahali tu, I don't know much about hiyo ni one. And the second is somebody who does not believe in God completely.
Yeah.
Like mtu mwenye wana the natural law ama ni nini, they just believe we are existing,
tunaishi tu
we all something happened and we are all appearing. So acha nianze na huyu wa pili. For this second person who does not believe God exists, I am praying for you that that God will show himself to you. The Wajojo anasemanga God shows signs. By the way, God exists and he shows signs if we ask him. Sijui sasa the claims for the people who try to say that science has all answers. I can tell you for a fact that even the best of scientists came to realize that they don't know anything after they know that God exists. Do you know Isaac Newton?
First law of motion.
Hey, Isaac Newton came to be
an
evangelist.
Alikuwa evangelist.
Sasa sijui kani Isaac Newton. There is one physicist, nitatafuta hiyo nipe editor one.
We'll also confirm that
Alexander Graham
the big scientists, they always start at a point where they're trying to disprove that God exists. Alafu wakienda hivyo wakienda kile kwa wanarudi tu wanaona, by the way
hata tuende
vitu tu haziwezi exist hivi. There has to be a there's a supernatural being. And when you look for all those supernatural beings, if you're a Muslim, Allah, if you're a Christian, it's God. As in like hadi huko Kisii najua kwa culture yao there's just a supernatural being. Si ndio kuna mwenye tu wanaamini. For this one who is a Christian but where do they start? Or for this one who does not believe God exists, I think the first thing is just try and
I can say something, maybe I can interject. There's always that belief of that supernatural being. Maybe for starters, talk to that supernatural being. By that, to us it's prayer, but to them they can start like it's more of a conversation.
Prayer is a conversation.
They can try and talk to the supernatural being. with that I believe they'll get more understanding,
Yeah.
because some things through their talks maybe they'll feel something has changed. To us that's an answered prayer. So for starters, talk to that supernatural being, then the changes will come. And then maybe the other things will follow. That's the for starters. Talk to that supernatural being.
I think you can also try and listen to the surrounding. God talks to you in a way you can best.
That one. Listen to the surrounding. Hiyo ni kitu ya maana sana.
Like unajua itakuanga na the most subtle things. Like kama mimi nimeamka na jambia kana pesa kufika mapema. Wacha kitu kai ipite. Alafu nadhani ni jokes na mtu amekupea hapo. Sasa unajua tu hapo. I think, do you have anything to add? I should go to the second person now.
And we are talking to that someone over
Okay,
there.
now the second person is the first person. The first person is somebody who is a Christian but has not found like a reason to find comfort in him. I have a question. Not a question, it's almost rhetorical. When you're going to a psychologist or you're going to a therapist, why do you go to a therapist? Because this person has studied.
Atanisaidia like
amesoma akili yangu, as in amesomea hii kila kitu na nini. But why not go to the person who created this mind?
Hallelujah.
Deep, my brother.
Deep.
Like, if there is anybody who is supposed to understand you better, who else is it apart from the creator? Like Apple, I'm just saying we need to try and seek God, right?
Yeah, sure. Alafu pia I think nilikuwa nataka kukwambia nini sasa.
Starboy.
Starboy. The world is changing. Nilikuwa nataka kukwambia nini yake. Distract.
Pole.
I'm sorry.
You are talking to the second person.
The first person.
I wanted to speak on regards on the first person.
Huyu
mwenye anajua like anajua
apart comfort ajui venye,
but ni a very staunch Christian. Sasa hiyo point ndio imeenda.
Hiyo point imeenda. Nakwambia uipata.
Acha inakuja tu sasa.
Endelea ndio ikuje.
Endelea itakuja tu.
Tuache nani akuombe.
Spiritual friend.
Niko preacher. By the way, ni mtoto wa pastor.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, inakuanga aje? How do you feel being a pastor's kid?
Being a pastor's kid. Kwanza now you've brought it.
You are waiting for the opportunity.
Sema nishike tomato.
Strawberry.
Ni mbaya. Lakini I think acha tuanze na when you're a pastor. Kwanza I love the fact that we are relating about men and masculinity. Now from a man's
perspective
view of a PK, ladies may have something, but I feel like inakwanga almost similar. Like inakwanga challenging, especially when everybody has high expectations of who you need to be. Like unapata baba wangu sasa because my dad is a pastor, everybody expects me to be in that line, in the line of being an evangelist. I attended a certain event where my dad was there, and everybody was like asking me like, kwenu hakuna mtu anataka kwa pastor, amtaki kuelelesha hii kazi mumekata kazi ya Bwana. Sasa unajua hapo unaangalia unataka kumuuliza wewe, mbona wewe usikubali kazi ya Bwana? Na si ati nimekata, sijakataa kuwa pastor. Sijasema nitakuwa pastor. But now you see there's that expectation wamekuportray shanieka hapo ukiona barumu unajua huyu anapaswa kuwa pastor, he's walking in the narrow way. He should not speak anything but theology, the Bible and the Bible alone. Sola scriptura.
Wow.
PK hata mimi naonelea mwenyewe hata wewe tu kuwe pastor. Hata unaona hata mimi nimeanza kuonelea.
Have you ever thought that maybe there are other ways that everybody can serve God.
Yeah.
Like
So many
really,
ways, so many.
like my dad saw it best to serve God by being a shepherd, like leading God's flock. Maybe God has said, okay, I see it fit to serve God in a way that is not being a pastor. Hiyo ni one. Two, sasa it is very very, you know, the devil is really looking for us pastors' kids. I can ask you guys, by the way, and I know they're listening, but how many pastors' kids do you know na mnaweza simama, this one is of good and upright standing? I'm not throwing shade
Yeah.
Okay,
on
okay.
anybody, but
the reality
it is
is,
just proving what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
devil is like looking for us ile vibaya sana, jua anajua
hapa
sasa Mungu baba wako anajaribu kufanya kazi ya Bwana, shetani anasema nikiumiza hapa tu nitaharibu, nimepata jackpot. So I think hiyo tu ndio challenge pekee mostly.
okay.
But when most of us like come to realize that our spirituality is not dependent on what our father does or what our parents do, and it is ni wewe personally, it becomes something more different.
Okay.
Inakuwa poa. Yeah.
mi nimekumbuka ile kitu nilikuwa nataka kusema,
Welcome.
but vile nilikuwa nataka kuisema itatoka hivyo.
Okay.
But- but nitajaribu. Unajua, maybe we are talking, maybe the people who are watching us, they are not Christians and they are wondering how they will start like believing in what God said about, so you are dealing with masculinity, with God, therapy and whatever. May I just say there's one book yenye tuko nayo yenye watu wanaonanga nikaa kitabu ingine, Bible. Like people tend to do away with the Bible because wanafikiria ni some, but Bible ina contain so many things about even shaping up a man.
Yeah.
Like so many things. Lakini kuna ule msemo mwenye, unajua naongea na ile perspective yenye kuna ule msemo mwenye ajui venye ataanza.
Aanze tu na
Sijui venye ataanza.
Achukue. Actually kuna mtu alikuwa anasema wewe fanya tu anything, angalia, fungua tu
Ju Bible. Bible iko na wisdom
a lot.
Yeah. It can like inakuambia vitu the way it is. So unasikia wasa ukisoma Proverbs unaitwa fool mara karibu 50. Like I'm just a fool.
Yeah.
Hadi nakuwa full of myself.
Aren't you?
Wow.
But if ukuchukue tu Bible like any other book and you take it in a way that it will connect you with God.
Yeah.
And pase nimesema naongea ule msemenye ajue ataanza aje, like kaa chini fikiria of the stories zenye unataka kujua za Bible. Kama juzi nilikuwa nasoma story ya ule parable ya ule adultery, alikuwa anaitwa ule mwanamke mwenye aliletwa kwa unclean. Vile Yesu alikuwa anaandika chini na ni Mary Magdalene. Sio Mary Magdalene. It's a parable.
Jesus ndio akuuliza kama if you think you have seen a better than
Yo unajua spiritual friend.
Ati
Yo unajua story.
Wakurusha mawe.
Achana kurusha.
huyo mwenye Yesu
Alikuwa alichora kwa ground.
Alafu if you have not slept with this woman,
Exactly. Tupa. No, story kama inaweza motivate mtu kusoma story. Like nani hapa ana dhambi? Like akuji ani judge mimi. Kuna ule msemenye hawezi kujudge like at all. Hata ukuje the same way tunaongelea mambo ya best friends and whatever. I come tell Baruch my stuff all no. Baruch atoke tu na boy.
Listen and
we judge harshly. Hata abakishi harshly.
Extremely.
Harshly. Anani judge. But ule msemenye ya Bible kuna ule msemenye ukimwambia vitu zako kuna ule msezi kujudge. And from your kitabu there's a lot of wisdom you can get out of it.
Yeah.
Shaping you as a man as well. Juu tunaongea mambo ya men hapa. So many things. Mambo ya pesa pia.
That's why I come in.
That's where you come in. Yeah, so
for that person also I can tell them like achukue tu bible na ako intentional about what they want to
being intentional.
afungue tu hivi atashtuka akipata kwa hiyo page tu amefungua
some wise words
some wise words that God has like nimewaipata mimi kuna saa tu kuna kitu tu inafanyika nimefanya kitu mbaya maybe na feel guilty nini alafu ama si feel guilty
oxymoron kinaya hiyo
nafungua tu hivi unapata verse that is
Ina
convicting you ini mimi
unafunga tena unajaribu kufungua
ingine
ina support
so like ama ufungue tu simu yako uangalie unaona hapa inasema ni 1058 useme ni verse gani 1058 ni gani iko na 58 unachukua tu hiyo unatafuta unapata hiyo kuna watu just something that will work out for you
yeah
back to you.
I agree. I think the Bible has advice for everything and anything.
Everything
and I was saying again in the last podcast, in the last episode, Yani, that whether it's sexual immorality or I don't know, it could be anything. We're humans, we face a lot. The Bible has examples, first of all, of what wamepitia hizo mavitu na advice on how you can go about it. I was reading a verse here in 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 16 inaongelea the functions of the Bible, and it says all scripture is God-breathed and is useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting and training in righteousness. So you're part of training in righteousness. If then you are intentional to want to know God and his righteousness, then use this as a proof that it would be perfect for training you in God's righteousness. Then to the last question, and we can sum it up. What's one myth about faith and mental health you wish people would stop believing?
Pardon?
Oh, Kizungu?
Imempita hiyo.
What is one myth about faith and mental health, in this case men's mental health, you wish people would stop believing?
Faith and mental health.
Okay. Maybe I can start.
Yeah.
There's a myth that for men, they're not emotional. Hawaskiagi like uchungu or anything. They don't feel things. Yeah. Maybe vitu zinafanyikiaga, they don't feel it. That's a myth. Like mwanaume ati yako sawa au yako sawa. Just because they have not spoken up doesn't mean they are fine. So we should remove the myth that mwanaume asikiagi uchungu, they are fine. It's just wameshindwa kuzi-express, ama the society has not given them the platform ya kuji-express, but you'll find many a times they're not fine. Yeah.
Hata Jesus by the way express hapo Eloi
lama sabatan
why have you forsaken
kwa nini
so
yeah
that's a myth yenye tunaweza jaribu kutoa.
watu wanadhaningi hatukwangi emotional
deep down
deep
by the way tunakwanga emotional
by the men tuko emotional
tunakwanga so
Let me just speak
emotional
from a lady's perspective. Okay. Not
it's okay
we are
just
just someone we will judge extremely.
listen, I do believe men are emotional.
oh
But with the recent times and happenings, especially in our country. Now, okay. Sawa. Let me just put this statement out there. I understand not all men are the same. But it becomes hard to believe that because it seems like a very ruthless gender. Okay? And I was speaking to my friend and I was telling him I would not understand why God would create, you know how there have been like so many femicide cases. I would not understand why God would create man and put him in the Garden of Eden and love him, you know, and then just see that man is lonely, and create a woman as a helper, meaning a helper to the man, and she was brought from the man, and the man loves the wife. I'm at this new gender, but in recent timings it looks very, you can say toxic. It looks very like there's so much hate towards, like, between these two genders, you get, because it's yani ni kama hakuna huruma, so the woman is being seen like an object to some point. So now if you tell me men have feelings, it can be so hard to believe. It's just like fear men, take 23 hours to fear men, and that's 1 more hour take it to remember why you should fear men. Like, no, it's become so you get what I mean? So you can imagine the kind of character that has been a mindset that is in women about men, you get. So inakufanya to want to prove yourself as like, I'm a good man, I'm not like the rest, and all that shabang. Yeah, what do you think?
Now, should I say something about what you've said, or the question you asked?
Both.
Okay, for what you've said. When I'll start from long time ago, before this world was created. There was this is the great controversy. What happened in heaven? God created angels. One angel was very beautiful, but he decided that he wants to be like God, and he ended up doing very many bad things. He was banished, and now he's the devil. When the devil came down here, he saw that God's things are going too well. I need to tone them down. And so you find the devil is anti what God had initially had in store for his people. God knew very well that Adam and Eve should complement each other, but the devil knows that Mungu alitaka hivi. What should I do? Let me incite these people to work against each other. Now, when that happens, the devil has won. We have allowed the devil to win. Like, if it reaches a point where we objectify the other gender, or it reaches to a point where we don't want things to go how God had planned to happen, then we are the ones who are allowing the devil to win. And now that's the problem now. And it goes back to what I was saying. Our spirituality has deteriorated very, very much, that we have accepted the devil to incite things that are not godly in us. And that's why you find a lot of cases of femicide. There are a lot of cases about pedophiles. There is a lot of cases natafuta kutafuta shida za ladies na sikwati. Ndio nisikwe biased on one side, ndio mtu asiseme I am maybe supporting one side or the other. But if we find that we are not, there is a lot of things that are not going right, we are the ones allowing the devil to, and this should not be the case. But some things are hard to, they're not in our hands. Like, we can only do much. There's some things we in some way we don't have complete control over, and so we can only pray about them and ask God to do what he sees is right. Now for the second thing, to your question, ama unataka kuongeza kwa ongea. For a myth, I want to debunk this myth. Andika hiyo chini na joke hizo.
Na mimi una kalamu hapa. Una kalamu ya faith frequency.
By the way, I'll take you into consideration.
Kalamu ya faith frequency.
Kalamu.
Oh, really?
Merchandise.
Understood.
Tutakuuzia by the way.
Walai.
Eh.
Tukue ambassadors.
to debunk this myth, just because you have a lot of faith or you believe in Christ does not mean that everything will go well for you, whether mentally, financially, and everything. And that has been seen very many times. I think this is self-explanatory, right? Because job is for an example, and there are very many others. But that does not also mean that God is not with you at that moment where you're at your lowest.
All right. Maybe there's something she said. Maybe I add or I ask a question. I believe kuna different masculinity. Si kuna different? Kuna different, Naomi? Is there types of masculinities?
Maybe how you view it, I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I don't think there are different kinds of masculinity. I think there are different degrees whereby you have achieved this. And I think it's very, what's the word? Like it depends on different people on how they view masculinity. Because me, I can view masculinity as wearing suits.
Okay.
And you don't wear suits. So
it doesn't suit me.
Wow. So that is masculinity.
Yeah. Head boy.
Look at your masculinity to me. You get. And masculinity to another person can be fixing a car, like changing the tire. Okay. You get. So it's different.
So is there a healthy masculinity?
A what? Healthy?
Yes.
Because there's toxic, yes, I think there's healthy. And healthy is what God made it to be. Now toxic masculinity, what for the examples that I hear ni kama maybe carrying for a lady her bag, such things,
respect, kindness,
exactly. And that now you had brought it up actually earlier about submission. That can also be.
Is toxic masculinity, is it a de facto? Like is it bad?
Isn't anything toxic bad? Isn't the word toxic bad?
My brother, toxic masculinity ni gani?
Toxic masculinity, I think, ni ile unapata you have okay, nitasema ni emoting I'm looking for that word, but whatever you are is just degrading the people around you to some point. Unapata ati wewe unaoganga na nini
shawaje,
unaoganga na shawaje, kwani wewe ni manzi aziruna vitu kama hizo, like ati unaoganga hadi unaona vitu
ni point ati tunafaa kuishi kama watu tuko world war
stone age shewa
Let the meaning of masculinity, of toxic masculinity. A set of attitudes and ways of behaving stereotypically associated with or expected of men, regarded as having a negative impact on men and on society as a whole. Fun fact, there are types of masculinity.
I believe ziko because kama kuna healthy masculinity.
So
I think toxic ni you are going beyond like harmful.
Destructive. Meaning a word, but the constellation of socially regressive male traits that serve to foster domination, the devaluation of women, homophobia, and wanton violence. Involving the need to aggressively compete and dominate others. So it's what you said.
Male chauvinism.
Hey, bro.
Evangelist.
Yeah.
okay now to okay nilikuwa nataka kujua ka kuna like sasa kuna different levels of masculinity. I believe hata kuna I think traditional masculinity ile yenye msee amegrow up akijuanga mzee wake akiingia hivi kijani tu
Nasambaratika.
shwa fwa alafu akagrow akitaka hata mimi kwangu nikiingia tu hivi kijani traditional. Unatorokanga
tulikuwa maandamano.
sure yeah I think kuna traditional like kuna ile kitu
You can try and classify it.
classification or something.
There's no maybe like
Mimi okay my I think myth talking about mental health is unmanly.
Ati?
Talking about mental
A
health
myth.
is unmanly.
Oh,
It's a myth.
Okay.
I find it really healthy because men are really going through a lot,
Yeah.
and sometimes women have difficulty in putting our emotions out. Unajua women
yeah, too slow.
not women.
Too slow.
Oh my god.
Tough times
Like
last.
I believe like if we bottle up emotions kila siku we lead to isolation. Men, and healing does not come in isolation.
True.
It
Depression.
doesn't come. If you're in isolation, so many things may cross your mind.
Yeah.
Kuna kamba ya yellow nikipata hivi.
Talk about Judas.
Yeah, talk about Judas. Nikipata ile tu ile kaa kuchezea tagovua hivi. Hata sky 5 seconds. Like as men we really need to appreciate what I've been saying. We are really vulnerable.
Yeah.
At a point like we are very critical. Pia ndo pia tuelewangi pia. We are very critical, we value emotions. We don't, ni ngumu sana uone mwanaume akilia, but ukiona mwanaume akilia ni mbaya sana. Hata ile ya Yesu vile alilia hadi akalia damu.
By the way. True.
Do you know, I was checking out I was scrolling on TikTok. Then someone was saying the way it was a health condition. Because it gets to a point where you are under so much stress that the blood streams into the vessels, like the sweat glands. Yeah.
Mbaya sana. So I think talking about mental health and whatever is really healthy.
Yeah.
In whatever small things. It really matters a lot. Yeah, and we need to appreciate men as well.
Yeah. Chani appreciate.
Kwanza sijui mbona wewe to appreciate bwana. Coffee go.
Say go lads.
Go lads.
Yeah, okay. I think it's very brave of you as men to speak about mental health. Your personal mental health. So I hope mnajua it's men's mental health month.
We are aware.
It's towards the end, but I hope you can use these few days or even after to take care of your mental health, whether it's through prayer, whether it's through walking, like any
Tembea
Kenya.
Magical Kenya.
Tembea Ruai.
Yeah, and even like other men out there, you can find solace in Christ with your mental health. Yeah, like I say, with your mental health. Simini na soprano.
Wewe unaruka naenda
Unajua niliwacha sasa unaona wewe.
Amesema ni maskini.
Uko na ndevu hapa.
Hii
sio ndevu.
au sisemi yuko mic watashanga.
Sorry. Okay, anyway. Yeah, even other men out there, I think it's very important for you to seek Christ. In that isolation, he can be the friend to talk to. In praying and waiting for a best friend, he can be the best friend you're talking to, and even after he blesses you with one, you know, you can also read. You can read the Bible. It's a good place to get. It has so much knowledge, and the Bible says anyone who wants for like wisdom,
That's James.
he if he asks for it, God readily gives it, you know.
Yeah.
And that way it's easier to maneuver situations with wisdom, that you don't make poor decisions. You don't make bad decisions, not poor. You don't make bad decisions, you know. Yeah, that's it for the episode.
So okay, you start.
I'm really glad we've gotten to dig deep into this awareness, and we found out that actually it has a spiritual background. So in as much as we focus on the modern day life, it's not something that started like yesterday. It's something that started from way back, from our forefathers. So, and it's something we should emulate it and even push it to the next generations and the generations to come. So let them be aware. It was already existing. It might seem neglected for now, but as we're bringing it up, let us sustain it for the generations to come. Yeah.
Any parting shots from your side?
Go first, head boy.
Head boy.
I am.
Mine is to echo.
I don't have much to say. I pray for those who are in a state that is not what we would call mentally fit, that you may find solace, whether it is in the therapy sessions, whether it is in Christ, that you may get out of that hole. And I know that things will work out for you in due time. And we have spoken so much about men. I hope there are also women who have easy traits that they will term it as they're not in touch with their feminine side.
Nasikianga kisemanga hivyo.
It's what we hear. As in siwe ndio sasa representative, like hakuna lady. So unataka di point moja. I'm also hoping that you have gotten something from our little discussion here, and that you will apply.
Proceeds to talk for 3 hours.
So little.
It's very little, and actually it's not like we're learned or anything. This is just small insights. Kijana mdogo, wazee wawili, sijui wewe tuseme nini.
Wazee
tuseme
wise lady.
It's not like we have all information. We've not studied about these things. We are
not experts in matters mental health, matters what. Actually, when she texted me, she called me telling me that I should go to come to this podcast to discuss about mental health. Kashanga nitaenda kusema nini jamani?
Tena hashmore ya pili.
Wow.
Nilikuwa nashangaa nitakuwa kusema nini, but the little conversations that we have had today, haijakuwa kubwa sana, but for the little that we have shared as men, I think inaweza impact mtu pale nje. Even me, I think for the past few years, we need to put Christ as the center of whatever we are doing. At the epicenter,
should be the epitome
hapo katikati. Because to say the truth, men are really suffering outside here. Wengi sana, and hawajui venye wanaweza fanya and whatever. but trust you me, if you find solace in God, if you put your trust in God, if you dedicate your time in studying the word of God and putting and learning and brainstorming on the words that have been said here, you'll go far. Unajua inakwanga ni kama growth cycle hivi. Like you start from growing, then you go maturity, hivyo. So unajua ile life cycle. Mimi nisoma ya product life cycle. Kitu kama hiyo, but it's a life cycle. You start from somewhere. Always anzia hapa juu. Yeah. And thank you for having us. Unajua just sema hivi.
Thank you for accepting to talk and have this very, very important and critical conversation. And I have to say something, and it says KP.
Umesahau. Imeenda.
Guy, mbona yangu amsemi mnaomba ikuje?
Okay, sawa.
Men.
Wasamanga men are dogs.
No, not in this case.
No. But choose your breed though.
Not in this case.
I'm a Chihuahua.
Scooby.
I'm a Scooby.
Generally nimekataa kukuja, but it's okay. If it comes, nitasema uko kwa comment. Anyways.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Guy, mbona mna si nini?
Thank
you for watching this video. Kindly make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also watch the other episodes. The guests are very knowledgeable, including these ones.
Yeah.
So I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Tulisema tunafanya faith frequency. See you.
Frequency.